Activities on the Ghana Stock Exchange have witnessed a marginal improvement in the first quarter of 2022. According to the March 2022 monthly summary report by the exchange, the GSE Composite Index ended March 2022 with a loss of 1.67% compared to the previous month's loss of 3.33%. However, when compared to the same period in 2021, the GSE Composite Index had returns of 13.9% at the end of the first quarter. Per the latest data released by the Ghana Stock Exchange, the local bears traded volume and value were 214.97 million Ghana cedis and 237.14 million Ghana cedis, up by 272.59% and 389.35% respectively compared to what was traded during the same period last year. Consequently, the local bears saw its market capitalization appreciate by 12% on a year-on-year basis to end the first quarter at 64 billion Ghana cedis. The market was propelled largely by the performance of financial stocks as measured by the Financial Stock Index, which closed the period on a positive note with a return of 1.07%. Speaking to City Business News, Head of Research at Databank, Alex Boahing, attributed the increase in performance and trading activities on the local bears to the impressive uptick in participation of local investors in the market.
In fact, activity on the stock exchange has been quite vibrant compared to last year, same period. So if you look at, in terms of market turnover, this is simply the value of shares that have traded so far this year compared to the first quarter of last year. That has gone up by nearly 97%. And if you compare that to last year it was just about 153 million in nominal terms. This year is over 300 million. So that tells you that there are more shares that are being sold on the market. Investors are buying more shares also. But one thing that is quite striking for us is the level of local participation in the market. That has been pretty much impressive as compared to last year. And this is because pension funds are actually ramping up their stake in equities as compared to last year. So they are actually buying a lot of shares that are being offered by foreign investors. So for example, if you look at last year, for the first quarter, foreign investors actually contributed to total market turnover by just about 87%. So that tells you that last year the market was largely controlled by foreign investors, accounting for about 87% of total market turnover. We've seen that dynamics is quite changing this year. For example, this year, we have seen that the participation by foreign investors has actually dropped to 66.5%. And at the same time, you see that the participation of local investors have increased from 33.5% as against 12.7% that we saw last year.